Welcome to Insider Insights, taking you behind the scenes at the Community Foundation for Greater Atlanta. We want to provide professional tax, legal, and business advisors with insights from our team about ways we can work together to better serve your clients. And today, we're talking about our scholarship funds with Scholarships Manager, Kara Gardner. Kara, thanks for joining me today.
Thank you for having me, Josh.
Can you share with us an example of one of the scholarship funds that we manage to illustrate some of the features for our viewers?
So one of the larger funds that we manage is the George and Pearl Strickland Scholarship Fund, and it was established in memorandum of one of the donors. And it is a scholarship fund for Atlanta University Center college students. And we're able to award about 20 of those scholarships each year to help keep our students who are attending Atlanta area historically Black colleges and universities enrolled and continuing with their education.
So the donor who established the fund was able to define not only who it was named in memory of, but who it would benefit as well.
Yes, exactly.
But there's a lot of ways that these funds can be structured. Tell us about the 3-tier options.
So we have 3 service tiers of scholarship funds. Our Tier 1 scholarship fund is basically our notify and disperse fund. And so that is perfect for a donor who maybe is already partnering with a high school, or maybe they've partnered with a nonprofit organization. And so they've already established how they're going to manage the application process. The donor has already established the selection process. And basically what the donor does is they let us know who the scholarship recipient is. We notify that recipient, and then we manage the payments to the post-secondary institution of higher education. Our Tier 2 scholarship program is a full administrative program. So we do everything for that scholarship program from A to Z. So everything from marketing to try to recruit students to apply, collecting the applications, and then we also select the recipients, notify the recipients, and then get those payments off to the post-secondary institution. And then our Tier 3 scholarship fund is full admin plus. So that is for donors who want to be involved in the selection process, but they want us to manage everything else. So we manage everything A to Z, the application process. We manage kind of vetting those applicants. And then we involve the donor in the selection process. And we have some donors that maybe they want to conduct interviews. They may want us to go back and ask applicants for additional information to help them make their selection decisions, and we manage all of that process.
So once the fund is established, the donor has options for how much they want to be involved in that process going forward.
Exactly, yes.
One thing donors may not want to deal with is some of the questions that come up afterwards, issues regarding checks and distribution of these awards. That's something we manage?
We manage that for every service tier. So if a college or university has a question about a check payment, they want to know how to disperse it to the student, what's okay, what's not okay. We manage all of those questions from financial aid offices and also from students themselves. So sometimes students have questions about how they can use their scholarship funds.
Tell us about the fees that are associated with each of these fund options.
Sure. So our Tier 1 scholarship program, which again is our notify and disperse, it has a 1% fee with a minimum of $2,500.
Okay.
Our Tier 2 program has a 1.5% fee with a minimum of $5,000.
Okay.
And our Tier 3 has a 2% fee with a minimum of $5,000.
Right, that's really helpful to know. When do donors need to be thinking about acting in order to get funds set up in time to distribute to help students pay their bills?
So our scholarship process is about a 9-month process, and we like for donors to kind of have been onboarded to the scholarship program by October 1. So that gives us a chance to build out a scholarship application if that's necessary for a Tier 2 or Tier 3 donor. We usually launch our application right after finals for most students in December. So it's usually the second week of December. And then our deadline each year is on Valentine's Day. So we give students about 6 to 8 weeks to apply for scholarships. And then we begin the rest of our process of vetting applicants and making selections.
Great. I'm so glad that you joined us for this edition of Insider Insights, talking about our scholarship funds. If you or your client is interested in helping students achieve an affordable secondary education, we are here to help. Contact us and our scholarships team. We'd be glad to work with you and get you started.